There we go. I saw her eating last night. Mama cleaned too. I really should have got that on video last night. She was turned around, gnawing on her afterbirth. Rainey came out to check with me last night. And I go out, get my checking done, come back down. She's looking this way, just flipping the stuff in the air. Rainey is sitting right here, intensely staring like, but I wanted some. I'd tell Rainey she wasn't getting any. But keep in mind, she's a good sized cow. I should have turned all the lights on first, huh? There, you get an idea. That calf is up mid-shoulder on her, more or less. And like I said, she's a good-sized cow. And Ty and I were talking. If this young lady here, she's, what, a 4-year-old, I think? If you're standing there with a bar in your face, if she looks familiar, the cow we shipped, Armadillo, that's her mommy. And she's a decent cow. You know, she didn't jump off the deep end and go sticking her nose against things to try to calm herself down. And yeah, no, there's no calves in that pen. Well, there are, but they're still inside their mothers. I was really wondering last night because both of them had a little bit of mucus and almost looked like somebody might have lost a little bit of water, but yeah, well, once again, no zoomies. I finished pouring the last bucket here, and I don't even know where the little guy went. That little guy laying there by the post, he's the one that bellers all the time. He's down at the end somewhere. 2 of them came from out there. One of the littlest ones was going through the deepest part, kind of doing the high step, wiggle jiggle. Got in here and zoom, and that was it. Why? Why do you complain all the time? I'm waiting for them to start complaining because I haven't been over there yet. I mean, you even got a friend giving you loves, and you still whine. Why is that? Yeah, I'm talking to you. You didn't have to get in the way. I think that's the one that was high-stepping through the deep stuff. Anyway, make my way to the heifers. You can kind of pick Wally out of the crowd this year. Huh, Wally? Yeah. He's standing next to one of the bigger cows in there, but looks like a dancer. And yeah, these two. Drag it on, drag it on, drag it on. Leave it to Minnie. We'll blame that on Ty, her cow. Yeah, the pest. Oh, don't you headbutt me in the crotch, little turd. Get over here. Brooke and Matt come out to get Blakely last night. Showed up right after that calf was on the ground. And they hadn't been over here to visit with Iceman in a while, so that's what they did for a little bit. And then they visited with those brats. Brooke went in, got Hope to come up and say hi to her. And then I told her that the one that used to be 241, you know, there's another one in here looks a lot like her. I was wrong the first time around. She was in this pen. And, oh, hey, look, who's over there? That's Brat. She was over there last night when Brooke was here. So was the actual one that used to be 241. I told her, I come early on the gate. They'll give you some loves. And they did. Yes. How about you? Yeah? You're just a snotty butt. Yes. Got you. Oh, well, good morning, cowboy. You gonna come up here and say hi? Huh? I got you. Yeah, she asked how he was doing too, and I said, well, he comes up to say hi. I think he's touched me a couple of times with his nose. That's the first time I've actually grabbed his ears and hold on to him. Huh. Yeah, come here. I ain't gonna play with your face. I don't want to get hurt later in life. A lot of people think it's just neat to go up there and just, oh, yeah, it is. And they love those scratches. But you know, right now, that's what? About a 100-pound head on the end of a bunch of muscles that can fling it around. You wait till he gets 4 or 5 years old, even 3 years old, he'll be a lot bigger. But 4 or 5 years old, that's a 300-plus pound head. And they want to play, and they will start swinging it around. And you don't know where you're going to be when they do it. Oh, hey. Well, come here, Sapphire. Come here. It's why, you've seen Sapphire likes to get her head scratched. She wants me to scratch right there, but she starts waving her head. So I try, if she'll take another step forward, I try to reach and scratch her behind the pole, because they'll not swing their head as much. Ha ha ha! She actually almost smashed my hand on her face. That's what that was about. Yeah, I mean, he's a little pissed. He'll swing his head and that kind of stuff, but he's small enough, and really, by the time he's this size, we're not going to be in with him. Not going to be in with him. Yes, you brat. Yes, you brat. Huh. Oh. I don't want you swinging your head and catching me. There you go. See? Get the ears. No. Be more content. There we go. Hey. Get that spot she can't get. Hey, you don't want to hurt me. Then I can't feed you if you hurt me. Okay. Without further ado, get out of there. Trying to eat my coat. Look what you did to my coat. Oh my God. Oh, I guess it's been that way for a while. Becky still can't find one like it. And I set in my ways. I kind of like this one. This coat actually, it's got little deficiencies. I think it was the last time we actually got away for our anniversary. Got down to the coast, weather changed. It wasn't going to be as cold as they said it was or whatever. Went into the Wally Mart, Wally World. I think his coat was like $18. It's like, well, we'll try it. And I've worn it ever since, except for when it's too damn warm to wear it, or when it's been way too cold. So, and that's probably more than enough. Got 5.5 minutes of video here, and I don't know how much other I did. But these girls are hams. They like to be on video. I point the camera down, but I probably have the same issue I had yesterday. I almost had the video up and realized there was one clip that instead of being this way, it was this way. Happened to be the one where I showed that I'd put that cow in. Well, I guess I gotta stick this bucket here. I need both hands. So I had to wipe everything out, go back, find that clip, flip it, then do it. But I did, because that was a long enough clip that it would have been annoying to be the wrong way. By golly, there's a shop floor. Well, sort of. Still gotta move that stuff, figure out where to stuff part of it. Cardboard box underneath there has the inexpensive hobo freight welding blanket in it, which was, shall we say, used in a couple of places where I was cutting a little close to it. Fiberglass, it's a messy blanket now. Got some big holes in it. I don't know what's in there. Yeah, and I think the only thing left on top of that, there's 2 sets of jumper cables and 3 old cast window weights. There's a spot for the window weights upstairs. Not that they'll ever be used for a window again, but we have used them for weights and counterweights on things. One of them, oh yeah, that's still a whole bunch of shit right there, but it's not in the middle of the floor. One of them is, I gotta get closer so you can see it. See that cable? Originally it was a rope way back when. Goes up, and then since we enclosed all that, it has to go to the end. When it was a rope, it went straight up to a truss, and then went over to the wall and had the weights hanging on it. And when you got the ladder all the way up, the weights would hit the floor up there. But anyway, when we enclosed all that, we changed that. The ladder got moved this way a little bit. Like, 4 inches. No. Yeah, 6 inches. That bracket was on the other side originally. We put them both to the middle. That's what we did. As you can see there. See where this bracket on this side was. So anyway, same weights that were there. They were out of Mom and Dad's old house. That's up right where the garage is now. They are hanging right there. And yeah, they move, but they don't hit anything. Makes it a lot easier to lift that up. And then when we moved it over and we enclosed everything, that's painted red for a reason, so you might notice it. Had to add the angle iron. It used to just hook on the ladder. And there it is. It's got a pin in it, so that piece just flaps up and down. You gotta reach up and push it up to get the ladder down. Oh yeah, this shit's still here. Most of that's sprayer stuff, except for that and the blue boxes on top. I don't know. Still got my father-in-law's dead microwave sitting in here. Ty wanted to take it apart, see if she could fix it, but I said, yeah, you're never gonna make a new piece to hit the switch in there, so. They're supposed to have good magnets in them. I've never torn one apart. That might happen. Pull the magnets, cut the cord off, throw the rest in the frickin' scrap. The only place I haven't swept yet is the mess under the bench there, and of course where that shit's sitting. A couple of dustpans full of stuff. I even got a dustpan full just off the bench where I was taking that box apart. But anyway, this is what I've been doing all morning. It's about time I go check on 2 cows. And probably should fill the water for that one with the new calf. And go find me some lunch. Then I don't know if I'm going to end up back out here or not. Because Becky wants to do some stuff in the basement. Yay. Oh, did I say that? So anyway. Haven't seen a killdeer in a little bit. And this one's in the middle of the yard, halfway between the grass and the trailer. Kind of acting like she's got a nest somewhere close. That might change the way we do things around here for a little bit. I'm going to have to take a look and see. Now they're both here. I don't know if they're planning on a little daytime rendezvous or if they got a nest over there. Been, what, 2-3 weeks ago, maybe longer, when the manure spreader was still sitting here, they were playing around it, and there wasn't any nest around. So I really have no idea if there's a nest there or not. I am going to look, though. Maybe they'll tell me. Well, there is no nest anywhere through here. And currently, one of them, I don't know if you can see it or not, they're both over here. One over in line with the tire on the auger, and one halfway between here and the stock trailer. The one between here and the stock trailer was just eating a little bit of pellets that I spilled when I filled totes. I think they're just being frisky and looking for a spot. I think. That one's kind of acting like maybe it's wanting to lay an egg, and if it lays an egg there, that's a really, really bad spot. I mean, there's lots of good spots they could do and not be in the way. Right in front of the shop is not a good spot. So I have no idea. Anyway, oh yeah, it's still raining. And somebody back here is having fun shooting. There's no backstop to anything back that direction. Last time we had issues, there was still a mobile home right over there, and they'd be out there shooting. Well, we found clay pigeons and shit out in the hayfield quite a ways, and apparently they didn't like me throwing it back over the fence. But after I threw it all back over the fence and they were sitting outside, I mentioned what I was going to do with it if I found it again. There was no longer anything on this side of the fence. But there was cops there like a month after that or so. A little lunchtime. And, they stuck a body in a body. Actually, they stuck 2 bodies in a body bag. And then the next day, they caught the person that done it trying to get out of state, headed to Idaho. And, like I said, keep in mind, they have absolutely nothing over there for any kind of backstop to shoot to. That tin's all used. There's supposed to be holes in that. Is all used. Somewhere on this wall, there's a hole. I don't remember where now. Seems like it was somewhere over in here, but I don't see it. And I didn't put the hole there. And that was brand new tin when it was put up there in 1964. It might have been 63. I think it was 64. So, there wasn't any holes in it other than the nails that are holding it to the wall. So, people are stupid. And they got enough money to go waste an ammo. I'm sorry, I can't afford to waste it. If it doesn't do something besides hit a target, that's a waste. Neither one of them capped yet. What do you know? Go figure. But I gotta go over here and give her a little grain, fill her water up, probably throw the rest of the hay in. Maybe tomorrow, see how that calf's doing. Get her out of there. And yeah, wonderful day. Wonderful day, huh, girl? Yeah. It'd be a better day if you'd have a calf. And Wally's got to be over here being a jerk. Go down there and pick on the heifers over the feeder. Oh, Wally, you're acting like Dino used to act. And they're still babies with icky poop, but you know, you got to find which ones they are. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that a little heifer right there might be one of them. Maybe not feeling quite up to par. But anyway, and since you noticed you didn't see Ty, she was talking about taking the day off because she didn't sleep good the last couple of nights. And last night was her first night being back home after house sitting. And she was going to, well, this morning Brooke would have been working for Maury. So she would end up with Maury's mom and dad babysitting Blakely. So, yeah, fun stuff. And that's fine. I got a bunch of stuff done today. And those still deer are still out here somewhere. One of them's complaining right now, but I don't know where they're at. I've been hearing them, but I ain't found nothing anywhere on the driveway. They have nested along the driveway going out where you can't see. And they have nested up along the road too. And we've marked those, and I think the one along the road actually survived, which is amazing because people kept knocking they had a little 2-pound coffee can full of concrete with a flag sticking out of it. And they thought it was the funnest thing to knock that over. The good thing was they never knocked it over on the nest, and of course none of them were bright enough to see that there was even a nest there. Couldn't miss it if you open your eyes. So anyway, hope everybody had a good Saturday. Hope everybody has a great Sunday. And my phone says my battery's got like 2% left, so it's going to shut the camera off here in a minute. For some reason it didn't charge last night, and I haven't been near a plug-in often enough today to keep it up. So here's your parting shot. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Yeah, Mama kind of got you pinned there. Good thing Mama's got long legs. So, thanks for watching, everybody.